Yes, we have a K-9 member of our team that helps keep our schools safe. I'm not going to tell you what Coco does because I made the mistake of bringing that up at the last meeting, and we're not supposed to tell you what Coco does. In case you're ever in our schools, you won't know what she's sniffing for. So we haven't started recording yet, so we should be safe. But I'm not going to tell you what she does. No. Okay, we're going to get started in 5 seconds. Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's so great to see you all here. And this is for us a really special and frankly fun occasion when everybody in the room, I hope, is here to celebrate each other. I don't think we're going to have any squabbles, no disagreements. What a joyful experience this is for all of us. And I want to thank you for taking the time, not just the time you spent all the time in our district working with us, but the time to come here tonight and to let us thank you for all that you do. Each recognition tonight is unique, but there's one common thread that runs through all of them. We work very hard here in Orange County Public Schools to lead our students to success, but we cannot do it without the support and the help of our community. And each of you is here tonight because one of us wants to recognize how important you have been in helping our students and changing their lives. I love public education because it's the only thing in the world that you can do that has a infinitesimal, I can't say the word, unlimited impact. I mean, the profound impact it has on a student's life is one thing, but when you think about the generational change, the ability to change the trajectory of an entire generation, who gets to do that? We do, and with your help, we do it better. So thank you. A bit about how things are going to work tonight. Individual board members, including myself, will be recognizing honorary recipients that we personally found worthy of the praise and recognition. We ask that all of our honorees come forward when your name is called so you can receive your recognition certificate. Our district photographer, Frank, is in the back of the room. Some of you have had the opportunity to meet and work with Frank in the past. He used to work with us at the county, and we were successful enough to steal him away. So I think you'll enjoy meeting Frank. And tonight's recognition ceremony will also be streaming live and available to watch later on OCPS YouTube channel. With that, I'm going to start by introducing our vice chair so that she can introduce her guests. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. It's so good to see everybody here this evening. Tonight, I'm honoring some very special people. And to give you a little background, all 3 of these have been very gracious and very supportive of Orange County Public Schools long before I was on the school board. Long before I got here, they were doing good work within Orange County. So I would like to recognize tonight Bobby and Vicki Beagles and John Madison, who is with the Orange County Farm Bureau, for all that they have done for East Rivers Falcon and Friends. East Rivers Falcon and Friends is modeled after Special Hearts Farms, and I'm not certain how many of you in the audience know about Special Heart Farms, but that was also a project that was very near and dear to Bobby Beagles in conjunction with member Gould. So it all started with Special Hearts Farms, but it's a unique experience where our children with unique abilities are able to work with animals. They grow their own food, they make their own product, and then they get lessons by going into the community, into the farmers markets, and they sell their produce. They sell goat's milk at Special Heart Farm, and we're looking to model that at East River and do the same thing on the east side so that students who live here in the east don't have to travel all over to the west to experience that wonderful setting and what they learn by working with the animals and working just to build structure in their life and know how to do a job and work with the community and work with people. Engaging with people has just been so awesome. So I can't tell you how proud I am to have something like this in my district and at East River High. So I'm going to go back to the script now. The Orange County Farm Bureau is part of Florida's largest agricultural organization, the Florida Farm Bureau Federation, which has been promoting and protecting the agricultural interests of farmers and ranchers for more than 80 years. Last year, actually for 2 years, Mr. Beagles, Bobby, has been working on appropriations for us up in Tallahassee, trying to get us the money to build the barn. We've got it through the finish line both years, and both years it got vetoed by the governor, so we couldn't get it across the finish line. So Bobby went to the Farm Bureau, and he asked the Farm Bureau for $75,000 so we could get that barn built. Now, Bobby's a negotiator. Bobby likes a good deal. So when he went to the Farm Bureau and he asked the Farm Bureau for that money, he then came to our then superintendent, Dr. Jenkins, and said, Dr. Jenkins, I can get you $75,000, but I need you to match it. I need you to match it with $75,000 so that we can get this barn built for the kids over at East River. And she said yes. So it was Bobby's work on the legislature, Bobby's work with the Farm Bureau, and then Bobby's power of persuasion with Dr. Jenkins that got us the barn that we have today. He is also, and the Farm Bureau is the ones that said yes to Bobby too to give us the $75,000. So we are so very, very thankful for that. Bobby has been the heart of this project since the inception. Him and his wife Vicky worked extremely hard and brought the materials and built the inside of the barn. So when you walk inside the barn, you'll see stalls, you'll see a feeding room, and you'll see pavers so that children with wheelchair, it's accessible for them and they can get to the animals when we put the animals in the barn. Vicky and Bobby did that, I think, over 1 or 2 weekends, all by themselves. And to say that that was an undertaking and a lot of work it doesn't even begin to tell you the amount of work that they put into it and how thankful we are. So Bobby's also been helping us secure some of the livestock that we're going to use in the barn. He even traveled to Tallahassee to get us a goat so that we would have a goat for the farm. The farm's not quite ready yet. We still got to get the perimeter fencing, and we will be doing a ribbon cutting ceremony when we get it all completed. So I just want to say thank you, and to say the legacy continues with Orange County Farm Bureau President John Madison and his team, who are carrying the torch and continuing to assist East River High. We're so thankful for all three of you. Bobby, Vicky, John, will you please come forward and be recognized with certificates? And I got some coins for you too. People. We have more people from the Farm Bureau.
They're coming up to support.
Yes. I wanted to recognize them.
Of course.
Thank you for the money. And ma'am, you don't have to tie your pair of boots because we don't know you. But you will before you leave from up here.
Okay, let's do it.
Frank, do we stand or sit for this?
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Stand.
Okay.
Do you mind backing up? You got a runner. Are we gonna open or not open? That was the whole thing last week.
Oh, yeah, it was the whole thing.
Made somebody cry.
Made somebody cry.
Oh, no.
Good, good. No crying. Good. Look amazing. Hold on. Thank you.
Thank you.
You.
Thank you for all your work. Thank you. Appreciate you. I haven't had to call you yet.
All right, before we move on, I want to recognize Member Gould. She wanted to make a few comments, and I will take the podium to introduce my guests.
That is, thank you, Chair. As I saw people coming in to this room, you all really represent what makes OCPS so special, and that's our partnership with the community. Today, I opened my 14th school in this district since I was elected. And when you think about that, that could only happen because of a partnership with this community to have a half-penny sales tax and a 1 mil to retain our teachers and put great programs like sports and performing arts in. So we opened Water Spring Middle School this morning, and I didn't want a moment to pass without thanking you, who are representing the wonderful partners, and many of you had very active roles in making that happen. So thank you very much for all your contributions.
All right, it's my honor now to recognize the Superintendent's Disciplinary Task Force. Superintendent, why don't you come down and join me? When Dr. Vasquez began hosting town hall meetings last fall, she recognized an overwhelming need to take a deeper look into behavior and discipline in our schools. In the spring, she assembled a task force of school district and community stakeholders to examine the current climate in our schools and to work together to develop better solutions for challenging behaviors. This diverse group included 29 members from across the landscape of experiences and expertise that touches this critical issue. She recruited school administrators, teachers, and parents. There were also members representing our faith-based partners, Orange County government, law enforcement, the NAACP, healthcare professionals, and psychologists, and our unions. The team met regularly to review our current practices, procedures, and policies associated with school discipline. Then recommendations were made to create a more favorable and safe learning and working environment. The biggest challenge the group faced initially was the use of cell phones by our students in school, attendance, mental health, and truancy. Significant changes to our cell phone policy were made as a result of these discussions. While there were state statutes to implement regarding this, research also showed that we could go beyond what the statutes required and foster greater socialization among our youth, fewer class and school distractions, and increased classroom engagement. We also found that in the 4 schools that we had already piloted this, that we found less disciplinary problems, less violence in our schools, and we were really excited to go ahead and try this. And we got a few early indicators that there might be some opposition. But I would say within a month of implementing it, I haven't heard from anybody, even our students. The superintendent and I went out and visited a school, and even our students were seeing the value of it. So really excited about that change. You probably heard students can't have their cell phones in use from the time the bell rings till the end of the school day. And it's working out quite well. Another recommendation from the task force was to adjust consequences within our school student code of conduct to reflect more consistent practices across the schools, and also to build a laddered system of discipline. And by that I mean that the more times a student is displaying the same disciplinary behavior or other behaviors, that it escalates, so that there's the reinforcement that 1 time may not be so serious, 2 times is more serious, the way it is in the real world. The collective value realized by the Discipline Task Force input inspired Dr. Vasquez to continue its group work, and the group is now working on a policy of ours, ADD, which covers bullying and harassment, as well as associated statutes and district procedures. As I'm sure you can see, this task force is essential to the well-being and future of our students at OCPS. I'd like to thank and recognize the committee members in attendance for their important, worthwhile work, and acknowledge each team member who has helped make the task force successful. You are truly a key driver in a positive change for our entire organization, but most profoundly for our students. So please come forward when I call your name, starting with Wendy Ivory. Okay. Okay, so I don't know who's not here. So if I call your name and you're not here, don't come forward. Wendy is one of ours, and she was liaison from the district to our task force. She is also an executive leader with Orange County Public Schools, and she handles all of our ESE services, among other areas. And she is indispensable to helping our students with all of the challenges they deal with. It's always a joy to have Wendy at the table and doing a wonderful job. Dr. Diana Greer. Welcome, Dr. Greer. Melanie Simmons. See, she followed my directions. She's not here and she didn't come. Samuel Danner. Welcome. Demiki Joyner. Pernell Krosky. Welcome. Wilson Estevez. Dr. Yosheba Levi. Welcome. Reverend Erica Rembert Smith. Lalit Chabe. Marnie Stallman. Donna White. Ron Pollard. Okay. Dorcas Dillard. Cran Riley. Yes. Dr. E. Laverne Williams. Tadar Muhammad. Monica Yu. Major Mary Santana. Lieutenant Teresa Rule. And Dr. Zundra Aubrey.
No, that's good. Get a little bit closer. You can turn sideways and shingle. Thank you for dancing while we're... Do the shingle dance while... There we go. Thank you. Keep going.
We need to shingle back?
Well, we're a little off on this side, so spins back this way. There we go. Good. Take everybody with you. Perfect. Keep going. We're all friends today. Today we're all friends. Good. Nice big smile. This is everybody. Look happy and on three. 1, 2, 3. Stay there. Hold on. And Donna, you can open yours.
Okay, is Mel?
His head was in This is all I see. He's the best. He's retired. He's happy. Thank you.
No, where did it go? Oh. Thank you. I'll probably go back up there. Thank you. Thank you.
This has the actual script for everybody.
Yeah. Okay, our next speaker, we're going to hear from board member Alicia Ferrant. Why don't you come on down so that she can introduce her honorees.
Thank you, Chair Jacobs. And so tonight, I would love to recognize Viva Church pastors David and Adamaris. Viva Church has played a vital role at Meadowwoods Middle, South Creek Middle, and also Roberto Clemente Middle. They are dedicated to helping support students and staff through donations, activities, and mentoring. Pastor David and Adamaris are passionate about seeing our children and youth thriving and fully supported. To the team at Viva Church, we could not do this without you. Your dedication, your love, and support. Thank you so much for all you do, for the staff, everyone that you gather. I know that you rally your team and your troops, so thank you so much because it makes a world of a difference in our schools and having that support. I'd love to have you all join me, the two of you, come on up, and I'd like to recognize you and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good, big smile. You want to hold it open? Good. Look amazing. Amazing again. Happy?
Thank you for your work. Thank you so much.
All right. Next, I want to recognize Angel and Sheb Flores. They are the proud owners of the Muya Burger on Orange Avenue. They have partnered with one of my high schools, Boone High School, and their ESE teachers, and they welcome in students every week to help in their restaurant. It is so incredible to see. I live near it. I go over there, and these kids are working hard. They have them in the back chopping onions and tomatoes and getting the burgers ready and the fries and just greeting customers. And it is just so much fun to see these kids coming in and working hands-on. This partnership has been a huge support to our ESE students, teaching them hands-on work experience to help them to be successful after high school. The Muya team has treated each student with such dignity and respect, guiding them and helping each one to feel like they are part of the team. I have spoken firsthand with students who take part in this incredible opportunity, and they light up when talking about their experience. They always have a big smile on their face and so proud of their job at Muyas. The love and respect they feel is evident, and Muyas has not only helped our Boone ESE students, but many schools in the area by hosting Spirit Nights, where a percentage of the proceeds go to support each school that participates. Angel and Sheb, thank you for playing such a huge role in the development of our students. Your partnership is the key to our success. Thank you so much. Angel could not be here tonight, but Sheb is here, and she brought some friends. I'd love you all to come up if you guys would like to come with, but Sheb, come on up.
Oh, well, good evening, everyone. It is really my pleasure to be here recognizing some of our community members and taking part in recognitions and others that mean so much to the students of Orange County Public Schools. It's my pleasure to recognize the Dr. Phillips Rotary Club. And this club kind of sets the bar and the standard for the entire Rotary District, in my opinion. They are always the leaders, and I haven't heard them say no once yet. So that is a wonderful testament to the kinds of service that they give. But they go beyond, above and beyond. I mean, there is a cart every single week for clothing. There are things that are done at Tangelo Park. JJ Llewellyn is like our head PTSA person over there on behalf of the club. Give Kids the World, Dr. Phillips scholarships, you name it, they have done it. One of the things that I love the most about Rotary in general, but especially the Dr. Phillips Club, is the Interact Club and what they do with our students who want to learn leadership skills and want to interact with people who have dedicated their lives to service. So I invite you all to come the morning that those kids present, because you'll be inspired and you'll find hope and love is bright in our world when you get to see them. Can I welcome the Rotary members up? I know a couple couldn't be here today, but President Rich Maladecki, J.J. Luton, Steve Ferguson, Kathy McCork, David Winslow. Is Kim here? No. And Mark Ramey, our immediate past chair. All right. I have to tell you, before I give you this, which I hope will go in the library in our case, this is an antique. This is one of my original coins, which is why the box is all beaten up, but the coin is beautiful. I don't waste anything. There's 2 left, and I'm giving them out tonight. So.
Look happy? You can slide in a little closer, sir. There we go. Hold it down. Not today. There we go. Good. Look amazing. Amazing. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Not done? Nice, good selfie. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you so much for all that you do. You're so appreciated.
Thank you so much for all that you do.
Oh, good.
So my second recognition is another very special one. I had the privilege of meeting Donna Orender at an event she was speaking at, and I wanted to catch her enthusiasm, her positivity, and she just breathes life into what is possible for any one of us, but especially our young students. She has put together an amazing organization under Orender Limited. It's called Generation Wow. And then Gen Wow is something we've been doing for no way. 8 years, 5 years here though. 5 years here. Thank you, Mary. I lose track. You know, I'm so old. I lose track. 7 years total, and 5. Anyway, it's been a while, and COVID interrupted us. But actually, Gen Wow is this coming Thursday, and it's going to be at Horizon High. And let me explain to you what this is, because it's kind of like TED Talk meets Broadway show, meets Moment of Inspiration, meets collective mentoring, up and down. So we bring together sophomore and junior young ladies from every high school in the district to be and share a program with women from all over the district, leaders, service folks, CEOs, nurses, you name it, we have it in the audience. And it's one of the most inspirational days you'll ever see. Donna has a history of being a tremendous leader, not only as one of the original WNBA leaders and players, but in the Golf Network, PGA, and the Golf Network, and has now dedicated her life to showing others how and what is possible and making friends everywhere, literally around the world, to have people share their stories. This recognition goes as much to Mary Bridges and Marilyn Gutierrez, who I don't think is down here tonight, but without them and the superintendent and the staff, Gen Wow would not have evolved to what it is today and what I hope it'll continue to be. So I know that was long, but it's really special. And she drove 2 hours to get here. So, you know, she gets a little extra. So if Donna and the team would come up, I would appreciate it.
I'm getting old. Good. Look at my new free cell phone. Good. Stay there. Hold on. Happy? Excellent. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you all so much.
All right. Somebody took the book. Okay. All right.
And now I would like to invite Member Felder to the podium to recognize her honorees. And for those of you who can stay with us to the end, which isn't too far away, we'd like to try to get a group photo.
Good evening. And thank you, Chair Jacobs. Tonight, I am thrilled to recognize Jill and Clem Robbins, who are always going the extra mile for our students. Besides taking care of their 12 amazing children, yes, they have been blessed to shape a dozen futures. They both are committed to helping OCPS students succeed on and off the field. Let us start with Jill. She has been a third grade teacher at Washington Shores Elementary for more than 15 years. After school, Jill mentors students at her school and is the co-chair of the School Advisory Council. She also helped create the school's first parent-teacher organization last year. Outside of the classroom, Jill volunteers her time to assist and prepare cheerleaders in the Carver and Washington Shores communities and from Jones High to compete during the annual Pop Warner competition in Orlando. Her husband, Clem, also goes the distance for OCPS students. He has been a member of Jones High's coaching staff for the past 16 years. A Jones alum, as I am also, Clem enjoys getting behind the decks and DJing during Jones High basketball games. He also coaches the South Central Tigers, a youth football league that competes during the Pop Warner Championships in the City Beautiful. Outside of sports, Clem serves his community further by being a dedicated deacon at God is Able Outreach Church. Thank you both for being exceptional members of our OCPS community and inspiring our students every day. I would like for you both, Clem and Jill, to please come forward. I have certificates for you. And I think the principal of Washington Shores is here, and our Dr. Wyndham, who works and helps in that area, if you guys can come up with them. And I have some of my little coins I want to give you. And I see Reverend Erica Rembrandt Smith. Yeah. She's our partner with the Washington Shores Presbyterian Church. If you can come up with them. Listen here. I'm so grateful for y'all. Thank you so much for that Tiger football. Hey. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so let's get this picture. Yes. You need to back up? Yeah. Alive one. Of course.
Good. Look towards me.
You need to get my skinny side.
Hold on. There we go. Good. Big smile. Look happy. Excellent. Hold on to my assistant. You want to come up?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. How did you know?
It was like Facebook.
Yes.
Guys, thank you so much.
I know, right?
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Thank you, Member Felder. For our next recognition, I'd like to invite Dr. Castor Dental to the podium.
All right, thank you, Chair Jacobs. So this school board and our new superintendent have made a point to work at making OCPS a warm and welcoming environment at each of our 210 schools, and to really impact the culture throughout the district. So I wanted to recognize someone who exemplifies those traits, and I thought about all the schools I have visited and all the employees I've met, and one person stood out. This remarkable individual is the first person to greet you when you enter Domrick Elementary. She's an ambassador for our public schools and is beloved by everyone in Maitland. And for 22 years, Miss Iris Roldan has welcomed thousands of students and families with her warm and caring smile and warm embrace. Miss Iris makes every student feel like they belong and employees feel like family. I know how much Miss Iris gives to her role as school clerk because I was lucky to have worked with her for 6 years. And I saw how she impacted my students and my own 2 kids, which she refers to as her babies. To honor Miss Iris at school, we are proclaiming Friday, October 20th, 2023, Miss Iris Roldan Day at Domrick Elementary. So thank you, Iris, for making a difference in our students' lives and for being the heart and soul of Domrick Elementary. Thank you. Would you please come forward, Iris, to receive your recognition and certificate, and you can bring your family with you. And our principal.
And your phone. Bring a phone. Bring a phone.
Thank you.
Yes?
She can take a picture right now with us.
Here, come stand over here. Everybody's looking at you. Might as well come over.
He does. You can't resist him.
Good, good. Look amazing. Look amazing again. Just want something. Thank you.
That's humility, yeah, right?
Thank you for all you've done for 20 years.
So precious. Yeah.
Great job.
Oh, yeah.
You stopped me this time.
So wonderful.
Thank you, Member Castro-Dental. Now I'd like to invite Member Byrd to the podium to recognize her honoree.
Thank you, Chair Jacobs. For the final recognition this evening, I am beyond delighted to, for the second time, acknowledge Ms. Shantae Jemison from my community, from the Apopka community. Yes, this is the second time I have recognized her because, you know, it's just like a good movie. When it's really good, sometimes you just have to watch it twice. This woman is such an incredible individual who exemplifies the true essence of community and volunteerism. As the founder of the nonprofit organization Reimagine Communities in Apopka, Shantae is committed to many things that bring the community together, but the main focus she has is raising literacy levels in low-income and marginalized areas. Through mentoring, literacy competitions, and community library programs, she has expanded the minds and enhanced the lives of countless children in our community. But her impact goes beyond literacy. And since 2020, Reimagine Communities has hosted various activities that empower students and foster community connections. Shantae has been a source of support for local schools by providing assistance, meals, supplies. Every school in my community knows that they can call Shantae and Reimagine Communities and get whatever they need, and she will show up. She shows up all the time with meals for teachers or supplies for kids. It's really remarkable. Her organization also offers volunteer opportunities that teach students how to make a positive impact in their communities. And her I Promise movement has shown us the power of planting seeds of positivity through gardening. But one of my favorite initiatives that she started is the Read Around the City program, where kids travel around the city reading books and earning rewards while learning about their town. There's all different places they get a little map that we printed out for them, and there's all different spots along the way that they get to stop in and learn something about their town and usually get a little prize and encourage them to read. And this all started during the pandemic to keep kids reading and keep them excited about books. But this year, we expanded the program where it is including all of District 7, not just the city of Apopka. And the response has been tremendous. And first of all, she also expanded it to all District 7, but we also added a new little feature where we included the community, and we wanted the community reading, and we wanted to show kids that even adults still love to read. And so what we did is we opened it up like a competition between the schools, and community members can log their minutes, their reading, and assign their minutes to a school of their choice or to the whole district. And I mean, our goal for this competition was 1 million minutes. It started September 1st, and the competition lasts till the end of January. As of yesterday, we are 92% of the way to that goal already. Yeah. The kids in District 7 schools have read 789,000 minutes for this competition, and the community members have logged 120,000 minutes. So everyone is really excited about it. It's a phenomenal program. We're just so excited. She also hosts monthly in-person live reading sessions. And actually, Dr. Vasquez was one of our guests last year at the Apopka History Museum. All the kids were in PJs, and she got to read to them. It was really cute. Shantae's dedication is absolutely unparalleled, and she has raised the bar for not only literacy work, but most of all, for community connection. Everyone in the community knows Shantae, and actually many of them probably would have been here tonight. And I know some of the city council was planning on coming, but we unfortunately lost an important member of our community last week. So the funeral is actually happening right now. So that's where many of them are. So I'm sorry that they weren't here tonight to celebrate with you, Shantae, but everybody is so thankful to have her in our community. She is just an unwavering advocate for literacy in our community and for our children. So Shantae, I'd like for you to come forward so that you can get your certificate, and thank you so much. Thank you for letting us have her as much as great work.
Congratulations, got everybody read.
Awesome. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know, I was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Happy again. Hold on. Do you want to do the group now where they're closing words?
Yeah. No,
Yes,
now.
Closing words or yes for group?
Group.
Group. Come on, kids. Everybody. And it's going to be, no, leave your words
That
there.
was a great idea. Read around
Stay
the
here, what
city.
am I thinking? Yeah.
And thank you for not just letting it be a brilliant thought, but acting on it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Have the shingle, you have your original knees, you can kneel, elementary, you can stand.
That's awesome.
I forgot a gift for teaching.
Come on. Come up here. Oh, yeah, Uncle John.
People can keep to know who you are. Never been in the back of the video today. It's not today.
How about your row?
Oh, brave people. Thank you, brave people. Back row, get it a little bit tighter, turn sideways, make new friends. Excellent, I like that. Good. Are we good? Slide in a little bit more, and just, there we go. And shingling is turned sideways, thank you. Good, and if you can't see the lens, I can't see you. It is. So Mr. Beagle, you're blocking somebody with your awesomeness. That's okay. Good.
Shingle, baby.
There we go, hold on. Good, stay there. Everybody look up, look happy. Hold on, look happy again.
Awesome.
And give me a ta-da. Ta-da. How was that? It's like, yeah, like you did this.
All right, folks, that concludes our program. I want to thank everybody for being here with us tonight. If you have time, please join us in the lobby. Or not. Okay, let me try that again. If you have time to stay around with us, we are having a reception out in the lobby. We'd love to visit with you for a few minutes. And that concludes our evening. Thank you again for the impact you had.
Yeah, they need to turn up.